I was 3 jumps away from it.
Notice she hasn't said anything.
Did you guys get the tower on casual
Seeing
night?
as I don't even...
Yeah, we had
I don't even know how to get up there.
Yeah, on casual night we had the tower. I was 3 jumps away after about, 12 or 15 attempts. She's barking at the pressure washing. Excuse me.
She's trying to protect you from evil people.
More likely
Where are we
she's
going?
pissed off. Hello? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, she's just a little intimidated by the sound of the pressure washer outside.
Who can blame her?
Try to
So
minimize that.
we're starting in Hytbold.
We're starting in Hytbold. But we're only here to ride out to get warbands because I want people to get more rep first. That's why we're doing the warbands. Because if you haven't maxed your rep, aside from turning in the tokens themselves, which slows down your Hytbold rebuild, right?
So from Galtrev, what's the best way for me to get there?
Milestone.
Go
Oh.
to Snowborn and then take the Stable Master.
I may have to put her, if she doesn't settle down, I may put her in her crate so she doesn't bother everybody. Enough.
Hytbold looks lovely when it's rebuilt all the way.
It does.
Your milestone is set here, isn't it?
I think so.
It's enough.
Hey, you have a different outfit on today, Galt.
Oh, thank you for noticing.
Yeah, looks nice.
I truly want the helm for this set, though.
Where's it from?
Oh, where does that drop? That's... Let's see...
Do cherry trees grow in Florida?
I've not seen any, but I'd have to research to be sure.
Isn't that Moria set?
Platinum Coin of Spirit.
It's Watcher.
That comes from... Is that the Rift?
Oh, the Rift.
That sounds like Moria.
Oh, Watcher. Watcher, yeah.
Yeah, your armor's level 60. So it's
Yeah.
Moria. How did you get the other ones? Did we actually get drops from them?
I thought I bought them.
Yeah, I bought him with tokens of Moria back at 60 cap. And kept them as cosmetics. I'm also wearing that set for the most part.
Then why can't you get the helm? Only the helm requires the Watcher token?
Only the helm requires it, yeah.
We'll have to go slay the Watcher again.
Okay.
Kate, it looks like there are some varieties that might grow in Florida.
Oh,
but
great.
you're gonna have to research it because it looks like it's not an easy thing to do, perhaps.
Yeah, that may be a greenhouse thing later.
So, let's grab Rinwald's quest for aiding the Eastham and that's our Hytbold daily.
Our success depends
The
upon our
Rinwald.
strength. Will you aid us?
I guess I need a coin for the shoulders as well. I was wondering why I didn't have the shoulders.
Oh yeah,
You
it
didn't
says...
put him... Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just talking about cherries, like, It seems like most cultivars need to have at least 800 hours where the temperature is below 45 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's why they grow so well
And-
up here.
Yeah. There are some low chill ones that only require 300 hours though.
That would be more in our neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
300 hours sub 45, you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
May not even get that.
Yeah, I'd have to
would be a weird
look at
year.
the Farmer's Almanac for last year, and well, now I can look at real weather data, but you know what I mean. We're on the cusp of that.
This zone doesn't get that
Just-
much in the way of under
just by
45.
feel.
It just doesn't. No, I can tell you that much. I've looked at it.
All right.
I was looking at apples.
So speaking of this zone, speaking of the Sitcrofts, we're gonna roll through and get rep for everybody who still needs it.
We got
I
someone
remember
behind us.
from last week.
Ungalen's still
Okay.
in Hytbold.
I'm waiting. So if you just
Sorry.
stop, accept a summon. Is it you in Hytbold?
Ungalen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even ever recommend you even try summoning your warhorse in Hytbold. Just don't even bother.
Yeah, it was bad.
Alright, here comes the summon. And Ungalen, I assume, can get here on his own. And there he is. Hope our Demerit Giver and Runekeeper show up.
Yeah.
Miss that guy. Alright. So I heard last week everybody's done with Wold rep. Is that right? If you're not done with Wold rep, speak now. Okay, I'm hearing everyone is done with Wold rep, as I thought. There are still those working on Sutcroft's rep, correct? Sutcroft's? Other than...
I have to look.
Yep. Cramp, soon
I'm-
to be ally
I'm
of both.
allied, so we want to be kindred, right?
Kindred.
We want to be kindred with everything.
So I'm allied
It's not
with
giving me the
everybody else.
quest.
It probably auto-accepted. We've had that discussion a couple times before.
Oh yeah, for some reason it just didn't show up in my quest, and it didn't show up like, you know, on the quest tracker for some reason, but I got...
Good, good man.
Normally
Alright,
it shows up.
Cramps.
Make sure you open up the box too, because it does.
Yep, you get some marks, and medallions, and shards, and good stuff. Alright, follow Boz, because we're heading for Bugud. Are other people than Zara and Sophie still working on Sutcroft's rep? Sutcroft's going once, twice, so it's just Zara and Sophie now working on Sutcroft's rep, is what I'm hearing. How about the Entwash Vale?
Yes.
I'm working on kindred with all of them, except Wold.
Subwold.
Me
So
too.
we have at least 3 persons who need Entwash Vale
4.
reputation. 4, got it. There's Bugud, and we gotta kill all his ads before he'll be vulnerable.
Never stood a
This guy's got
chance.
a lot of...
What's up?
It's got a lot of morale.
Hey, he's got 750,000.
So I have found one thing I like about the riding, shooting, not
Okay.
the combat.
More speed. Yep.
There's a power that I get when I go a couple down in blue line that gives everybody a buff to their critical stuff. I like
Yeah.
that. I found one thing I like about the mounted combat.
Yay.
Yeah, I think everyone gets a buff like that. Like I get, mine does, power regen and reduces
Yeah.
the cost of mounted skills.
Bam! There goes another one. Let's go get the Crabbin Master.
Does anybody not have a ring yet? Battered ring of Rohan.
I was trying to give my extras away the other night.
Looks like so.
I
Is
was
there
not able to
any
do
point to having more than one?
No, I think it's
No,
unique.
they're unique.
Yeah. But you could make multiple types, I guess, right?
Yeah,
I
if
guess
you were
if you
running
really
multiple
wanted-
specs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could get a better
I remember there were...
purple or blue drop from an instance, and that would be better than taking an off class.
yeah, yeah, probably. No, that's one of those things that just to say you did it. That would be the motivation. Kind of like our Tower of Orthonc run. I don't remember a single piece of meaningful gear that we got out of there. I guess access to the...
Somebody,
deed
you
gear
got the
is that.
cloak clasp on our run,
I did,
so
yeah.
you could have made the cool cloak or whatever.
How the hell do you guys remember that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I have it recorded, so
Uh,
I didn't really, I didn't really remember. I just had watched it recently.
He watches them over and over again every night.
The cloak class,
Reliving.
I repaired it, but I remember with my jeweler. But I remember it needed some other thing that we would have had to raid for. I think
Yeah, I don't remember.
it was incomplete. Yeah, it was like half of a recipe.
I'm like lost now.
Come, turn right, head east. Don't kill the warband.
Oh, she's in Garsfeld?
Don't.
Yeah,
How did I do
Do not.
this?
Wait for
I don't
Keith
know,
to get
just-
here.
yeah, just ride.
We found you.
There we go. And there's Gundel. Now you can kill Gundel.
Sorry,
you for waiting.
guys.
No, it's cool.
I fell asleep on my horse.
And riding under the influence.
Yeah. The Roher M50 will get you for that.
Yep.
Anyone? Oh, it's
See how
banished,
they
never
rode
mind.
up on...
I got the, oh, I got the head on the pike, but I already have it.
Haha. Okay, speak to me of Norcroft's reputation. Who needs Norcroft's
I do. I need
reputation?
Norcross and Entwash.
See.
Let's do it. Nice view if you turn and look south. See all the way across the end one.
The pla-
Your mic is cutting off a little occasionally today on Golan. I'm not sure why.
It is? Alright, let's see. The quick
That's
brown
better.
fox jumps over the lazy dog. Did you hear
Yep,
all of that?
I did.
I don't know why, then.
Oh, no worries.
It was sounding to me like it was dropping off when he was muttering to himself. We probably don't need to hear that anyway. I know most
never do
people
that.
don't need to hear when I'm muttering to myself.
Sometimes that's the best stuff.
No, I put
Yeah.
you guys through 4 hours of it a week, but no more. Alright, where's Ripper? Alright, there's Vengeance for Elthingles, which is also Norcroft's rep. So we'll get that. And that's Scootog. I'm not as interested in Scootog at the moment. I'd like Squirt Ripper to show his face. There he is.
There he was.
That was fast. Good
There
job.
he was.
Alright, what was I saying about Scootog?
Kill him.
You weren't that interested in Scootog.
Kill him dead.
I am now that interested in Scootog.
Oh.
And for our are people more in need of Entwash or more in need of Norcross? I would guess Entwash, but
Yeah.
so we'll do Entwash quests such as we are able. They're probably going to give us the birds on a wire quest just so I can prove my bragging to Galt that there's a quest worse and more annoying than the jumping onto the tower.
You think? I didn't think.
I tried it, and I wasn't able to do it.
Huh. I haven't done it in
The
so long.
tower or the birds on the wire?
The birds on the wire.
It's such a troll quest.
I don't remember how it worked.
How
But
does
hey.
it work?
Speaking of trolls, we're gonna go kill one.
Okay.
You just had to dodge
more
the
Norcross
crows, right, as you walk across the wire?
You do, but they have an enormous, inordinate range, and they're very, very difficult to see coming. So you're kind of praying that they don't spawn wrong and knock you off kind of arbitrarily. It's And for anyone who's not, 100% certain of their controls and confident,
I
you
don't know
can just
anyone
fall
like
off
that.
the wire easily too. Like me.
Who is like that?
I don't know who he's talking about.
I'm an expert at falling off things. I don't know what you're talking about, this lack of control.
This is an elite kin, so
Yeah.
we
We don't let people with control issues.
take offense at that remark.
Right. Yeah. And there goes Hoglob. And we're gonna go for, what's his name? Dahamab? Yeah. The Easterling warband. We'll cut across to the Entwash Vale, do the warbands around there, and then we'll go to Aorth and we'll see what horrible quests they have for us to try to complete today. Birds on a wire or jumping onto a tower, that's all really meaningful to the war effort, that stuff.
It's not goat poop.
It's worse. if you picked up goat poop, at least you could plant it in a garden somewhere. You know, make some fertilizer
Dry
or
it,
something.
burn it.
And then that would turn into crops. Yeah, right. You know, I mean, it's at least something useful for the world.
It charmed him, but you guys got 2 hits in before it went off.
We defeated his charm.
A knife to the back will do that, or an arrow to the eye.
Yeah, it usually does.
Or a pine cone to the face.
This hobbit doesn't seem so
What?
dead. Alrighty, to the end wash.
Face.
Yep,
That seems especially indignant as a way to go.
Yeah.
burning pine cone to the face. If the lore master wants to do a humiliation kill, he smears it with the goat poop first. That's what the real use for the goat poop.
That's
then it's a
just
flaming-
terrible.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
It's like leaving a bag, you know, like what teenage boys do. You know, you leave a bag of dog poo on the neighbor's porch. If you're really awful, you set it on fire first and ring the doorbell at about 1 in the morning. But I never did anything like that.
I've never heard of that before.
You know,
Never.
you just lock ducks in cars.
It's a Florida thing, probably. Just blame Florida for my upbringing.
Blame
The whole
Florida for
state.
most things.
I was being facetious.
Yeah.
But I like Florida.
Yeah.
Let's blame your dad instead. Nobody likes him.
I blame Saruman.
That works.
Saruman's
it's
your
all
dad?
Saruman's fault. That would
Wow,
explain
no
a
wonder.
few
That
things.
explains
Like,
a lot.
no wonder nobody.
Oddly, that fits.
But now I'm thinking of Lothrindir and the song, "Hello, Dad, I'm in jail. I'm in jail." Say
Oh
hello
my
to Mom
God.
from jail. I like it here. It's nice. I'm gonna stay in jail. Just to remind you of Lothrindir's current plight. Oh, and Mears is our buddy.
Mears scored a critical hit with a mighty melee attack on the White Hand Warg.
Good
4.
for him.
Did he kill it?
I don't think he killed it, but he helped.
Boo. Good job, Mears.
He's full of help.
I'll put him on friends list, and maybe when we go raid Erebor, you can charm him, and he'll come with us and help with the DPS. Well, we really need a healer, so or a captain. Need somebody to throw a revealing mark.
I'll go find a defiler.
There we go. A defiler. Do they have a ability like that in PvP? A revealing mark type ability?
Just defilers generally are the
heals
healers
creeps?
of the orcs.
Ah.
You know.
Yeah. I think a war leader might have a defiling mark, though. I mean, a revealing mark. Or something like
I don't know. I PvP'd so very little in this game.
I try now and then, but I just can't get into it.
Someone was spamming the forums about PvP. See that? They
Nope.
made the same post in every forum that
I turned
something
them all
needs
off.
to be done.
What good manners. That'll help.
Yeah.
I have not been the world's most positive forum contributor this year, I have to admit. I've gotten irascible But I don't post very much.
You've gotten irascible in your old age.
I have. On the upside, I gave the kin site a little facelift this week. It needed a new banner and
Nice.
little promotional text for our spring, summer, and so forth. I pimped your channel again. Plus also all the millions of hits that our site gets will definitely be sending traffic your way.
Sweet.
Watch it. Yeah.
Come on, tower. Come on, tower.
Alright, tower.
The Rohirrim
No, it's
will lead
resupplying the line because I knew it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be because I have to be proven. Okay, Galt, you're gonna love this.
Who's got that?
The Rohirrim will need your
Okay,
aid.
I'm not even sure I want to give this quest voiceover treatment, but here it
Success
goes.
depends upon our strength.
So just roll with it.
Aid us.
This is Kendall. He looks kind of like a Kendall. Resupplying the line. Yeah, this is gonna make for some hilarious gameplay footage, I think. I'm not gonna read it in silly voice. The assaults on this town have been unending. Every day the enemy marches out with a new force. Catapults and siege weaponry have shattered many of our defenses. The towers in the south have been devastated. Many have been destroyed, while the standing ones are no longer accessible from the ground. Because that makes sense. Our archers still stand at the tops of those towers and loose down upon our enemies. They're valiant warriors, but they're running out of arrows. We have strung up ropes from one of the standing towers to the tops of the others, but they are thin, and Crabine are assaulting any who attempt to cross. Get to the top of the western tower, grab a stack of arrows, and make your way across the ropes, avoiding the Crabine and resupplying the archers in the southwest tower. It'll be easy.
Wouldn't it make more sense to drop a
What?
rope to the ground from the tower?
With a bucket for arrows?
Yeah, like have a pulley?
Yeah, right.
Or
and
just
you could
drape it over
yeah,
a
you
pole?
could tie. Right, or you could tie the bucket to the rope and pull it up, and then they'd be.
That's what I'm
resupply-
saying.
Yeah, right. It's a million different. You could build. You could bring a ladder.
Ladder?
I mean,
What is this, France?
Shaw.
Fart in your general direction.
You gotta be playing. You gotta be playing a game. Like with a controller pad, like like a Souls game or Arkham, to go up or down a ladder. You're asking an awful lot now. All right. And then we also have the Living Deep. This one will be fun, actually. From Durnston. So remember, we kind of messed up because the interface is weird on these. Make sure you grab both these quests. The Living Deep, Black
Our
Powder.
success depends
He
upon our
says,
strength.
goblins are clever creatures,
Will you aid us?
dastardly in their approaches to war and the battlefield. Unlike the orcs who walk about within the forest itself, the goblins have taken to the caves and are destroying the forest from below with their sorcerous black powder. The goblins plant the barrels, then the soil explodes out and the trees fall into the tunnels below. They're then dragged to feed the enemy's war machine. The forest cannot defend itself from this destruction. Head into the Living Deep, find the black powder, drag it to a safe place, and destroy it. While you're there,
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
take the available quest, Goblin Sappers. While you're there, slay 10 goblins in the Living Deep. It's been invaded by the sappers of the enemy, skittering about in the caves, assaulting the forest from below. The more of the forest they claim, the greater their war machine becomes. We must strike at the enemy. Head into the Living Deep and defeat those goblins.
Our success depends upon our strength.
And yeah, that's
Aid us?
the unchanging one. That's the really straightforward, easy one. We'll do that one first. The road to Thornhope. He says, if we have any hope of reclaiming Thornhope for the people of Rohan, the road through the north must be kept clear and open. If we cannot travel along those paths, then there's no chance Thornhope will be ours ever again. The road is currently being patrolled by groups of mounted Uruks. Roving bands move through the lands to the east and west of the road itself. While the enemy holds this ground, Thornhope will never return to our control. Speak with me when you're ready to ride north. And we're ready to ride north, so let's take Hall and Maul's quest first, and let's all go together to the road to Thornhope.
I'll be there in just a sec.
Yes, sir. We will wait for you.
I'm gonna go refill coffee then. I'll be right back.
You see what you started?
Sorry.
Jeez. Gee whiz, man. The...
Cheese and rice.
Exactly.
His family must be Carters.
Cheese and rice. Now, are you a fan of the Nero Wolfe novels, or maybe the miniseries?
No, I'm a fan of my
By Rex
daughter.
Stout?
That's
Okay.
her favorite. Swear.
Okay.
You might
one of the
enjoy the Nero Wolfe stuff.
Yeah, Inspector
I probably
Kramer, the
would.
main police detective, he's kind of a sometimes friendly, sometimes foil for the main two characters, Archie and Wolf. Says cheese and rice all the time. So-
Yeah, I recommend the Nero Wolfe stuff. It's good. Even the TV series, they did a really good job.
Right, back.
I don't often
Yeah,
recommend TV
I've
series.
always heard it was a fantastic series, and I've never gotten into reading it.
You might enjoy it. Nero Wolfe, the character, is an eccentric investigator who doesn't like to work. So he charges people ungodly amounts of money for his services, but they're worth it. Only his thing about it is he's very constitutionally minded. So sometimes he's working with the police, and sometimes he's like, no, you have no constitutional rights to be here. Piss off! Only he says it much more eloquently than I did. It's a really good book. Series of books. It's like...
What quest are we starting with? Living Deep?
We're starting with Road to Thornhope with Hollandmall.
Oh,
Whose family is are Carters? Haul them all.
Haul them all. There's a gone.
I had stuff that needed deconstructing and reforging. Like my weapon that I just got to
I
70.
get it. Hey, Galt.
sorry guys.
Oh no, that's all good. No apologies. We are chilling. Trade with me.
Oh.
Ah!
Sorry.
You start the trade, because it won't let me now.
I am too far away. Our horses have to be one. Thank you,
Didn't
thank
I
you.
get a hit on a pike?
Does anyone
Ah.
else need ally?
Not now.
I'm good for now.
Now, my horse is dressed for the occasion. My horse should be dressed. My orc head on a pike is gone.
It's not gone.
It's not showing.
It disappeared into your mount interface as one of your cosmetics. I'll show you how to equip
No,
it.
I just tried to equip it. It's not showing
Oh.
up.
You probably need to hit accept or something along those lines.
Thing's silly.
So if you're ever in here soloing this, avoid these 56k morale war leaders and kill the ones that only have like 12k. Much faster. But if we're in here together, it's fun to kill the big guys.
You're not the boss of me. I'll do what I want.
Kill
I do what I want! So here's the guys that are easy and fast. Actually, you could probably, thinking about burglar, if you're in here by yourself, maybe you could charm a war leader and kill the other ones really fast with his help. I don't know really how hard they hit.
Their AI is really terrible.
Nah.
They would just sit there.
Oh yeah, they run really far away and then come back for like one hit.
Well, then they're too spaced out, right? That charm doesn't last that long.
So that should be that. I find that ability endlessly amusing, the charm.
It's It's too bad they don't have it anywhere else. Like just normal. Like a lore master should be able to charm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I really don't need it all that much more CC. I've kind of got it covered.
Yeah, just like
Always have more
replace
CC.
days with charm, you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
or like riddle should
Yeah, in
charm
one spec
instead
or
of-
something like that. Yeah. So, Road to Thornhope. The road to Thornhope is not yet cleared, and more battles have yet to be fought, but you've won some great victories today. And
They
then...
did feel
let's-
great.
Yeah, I feel great. Let's talk to Durnstun. Let's go to the Living Deep.
Make sure you get
Make
both
sure-
quests.
Yep, make sure you have both quests. I can probably share them. Make sure. Everybody's got them. We are good.
Huh, those quest mobs don't drop anything, huh?
They do not.
No. I don't think the ones in here drop anything either.
Can we click on frogs, please?
No.
Are we there?
No, we're not there. So somebody clicked a barrel of powder. Where are you
menus.
taking it, Angolan? Oh,
Oh,
you have to take it someplace safe. And yet, so you have to like throw it down the...
No, you gotta take it to the bottom of the.
You take it to the bottom of the stairs here?
Yeah.
Cool. We will escort those with powder barrels.
And that's it.
And you throw it in this flaming place. Yeah, I remember this.
I did it.
Cool. So everybody has to do one powder keg like that.
To your powder kegs.
Here's powder kegs.
Okay, Zara. Show me where we're going.
All right, ladies. Let's go. Let's do the kegger.
Keg
I like
stand,
the Moria kegger
stand.
better.
Where it teleports
This
you
keg is
around to all the
bigger
different
than
places. It is. And run right up to the edge of the flames and throw it in the pit. But not you. Don't go in.
Oh no.
But probably
Did you-
Angolan can probably res you.
Okay.
is my
Oh,
guess.
I already retreated. It just
Oh.
put me back at the top.
Okay, well that's fine. That won't even hurt you too bad. You found a secret way through back to the entrance.
I
Oh,
did!
there's a hot tub.
Found it.
Hot tub.
Good
job. See the edge of the world.
There's a burglar here.
Yeah, we know.
It
I mean,
counted for my
apart-
quest though.
I mean, apart from Bozel, is what I'm saying. There's another burglar here.
They suck, whoever they are. Oh, you didn't do the barrel yet?
I was helping other people with their barrels. By, you know,
Barrel.
running around. Okay. So we need to kill more goblins? Yes, more goblins.
Five more.
Those aren't goblins.
No, but they're white and we kill.
That's right.
My biscuits are burning.
Me too. I smell myself cooking.
It's not pleasant, Buzz.
I could deal with some biscuits.
Biscuits.
I want donuts.
All done. No, one more. I'm wrong. Don't listen to me.
I want fruit and nuts.
Did you say something there?
No.
Who? I think a few people said stuff. And is everybody at 10 goblins?
Oh,
See.
oh, oh.
Yes.
Beautiful. Right click your portrait and leave instance.
Did everyone do the powder barrel too?
If you didn't, you broke Lotro.
Your aid is welcome.
Log
no.
off. Your shame
just
knows
log
no
off now.
bounds.
Speaking of
You
shamelessness,
guys are brutal this morning.
yep. Man, it's like Bosel said, this is a hardcore elite kin, and if you can't hang, I mean, it's okay. We don't judge. But GTFO,
I
you know
judge.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
We'll
judge.
we'll judge you behind your back after you leave.
Our grammar is dire.
It's not dire. The grammar is dire, the mission is not dire. Okay, speaking of dire missions, this is an advanced elite dire mission
Oh,
that
you
we're
just turn
about
those
to
in?
undertake with... Huh?
What business have you?
You turn those in. You didn't. We're gonna read them. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. No, they're just,
Wow.
he's like, thanks for killing the goblins, y'all. I was obsessed with this quest. Okay, so... Yeah. So here it is.
So wait, I'm gonna climb this ladder? Why can't they climb the
Okay.
ladder?
Well, it's not about climbing this ladder, you understand.
Ah,
They're
I see.
stupid. That's what it's about.
All will be revealed. Okay, so, do you see the tub of arrows? Okay,
Yes.
so first of all, there's a timer on the tub of arrows. So you've got to do it quickly. Good job, Angalan. Good start.
I know.
That you're doing it like me. Now, Bosel's going to go right across with no problems.
Not sure what happened there.
Top
the
of
Kraben
arrows is in
Stoyer-
the way.
The Kraben Stoyer arrows is what happened.
Well,
I think.
why do the Kraben even care about the arrows?
Saruman's foul magic. Galt's gonna get knocked off? No, you made it. Holy snaps. Good job. Okay, so that's...
Oh, nuts. They knocked my arrows out. Or did I go too slow?
Go. Oh,
Goodbye.
Oh, I almost made it.
so close.
I know. I would have been the first to make it.
I just
I
fell off
would've
the
liked
tower
that.
taking one stupid step.
And I did it.
You did?
Yep. This is what I'm waiting at the other end of the tower for people. So, unfortunately, this is not one that I can help people with. I think, except because I don't think you can accept a
Oh, jeez.
summons.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
I don't think you can accept a summons while you've got the arrow bucket in your arms. So
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
think we can. I don't think we can kind of rig this one for you.
I can't even.
Yeah, even getting engaged on the rope is pretty tricky. Angalan's gonna make it. Good job.
Yay.
It's
Yep.
not just you.
Well done, sir.
I've fallen off the tower right at the beginning like 3 times in a row now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Getting on the rope from the tower at the beginning is probably the worst part, actually. Yep. And then the Kraben comes and knocks you off. Basically, yeah, that's the worst.
Is there another quest we can do?
Woohoo! Galt. Yes,
Don't made it.
This is one of the ones. Yeah, this is one of the ones along with the tower that I thought might be pretty frustrating.
Did I
yeah,
not get it?
I'm already ready to rage quit.
Oh my god, I succeeded, but I ran out of time.
Yep. There's that too.
I thought,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't find the tower now. I fell off at a place where I don't know where the tower is.
I gotta come
Here,
back.
That's
I'll get you.
I'm coming
Oh, you found it.
too.
I found it.
Woohoo! Kraven knocked me off.
This isn't nearly as frustrating as climbing the tower.
No, it's probably
This-
not.
this
but
is-
But it's ridiculous.
It's frustrating, but it's doable. That one,
Yeah.
not so much.
Alright, I'm canceling. I'm done.
Cool. Yep. So we'll go to a. People still need Norcroft's rep, so we'll go do 1 or 2 more in the Norcrofts. So people who want to finish it, feel free. We'll take a minute.
I finally got it.
Congrats.
Did Zara do it? I didn't see her even try it.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, there she is.
So Zara, one thing you can do before you pick those up is you can watch what Boz does. I'm going to back out onto the rope a little bit before I click the arrows, right? Then you click the arrows, turn your tune around, and then look for Kraben and then move. Yeah, so if you can back yourself up onto it. But it's such a narrow, it's so narrow, yeah, it's annoying as heck. It really is. If you don't want to do this one, there's many other ways to get Enwash Vale rep in the coming days, so.
And I've already canceled it,
Yeah.
so we're going
So-
somewhere else to do something else at some point.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to, we're going back to visit Reeve Athelward's town. Go to Cliving in a minute, but let's turn this
Can I just
in.
try again?
Yeah, of course. And of the turn-in, he only has this to say. They will need more arrows soon, but I believe they're well stocked to fend off the next assault.
Believe
That's
you
all
all
he
are
has to say about it.
stupid.
Go, Zara, go! Don't take too much time.
Go, go, go for it, go for it. Yeah.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
What?
Son
You
of a
didn't make it?
biscuit.
Ran out of time?
I dropped the arrows right before I got
Oh,
there.
yeah, that happened to me.
Yeah.
You gotta, it's amazing
You can't
the
stop.
timing. You
Just-
really can't, no.
Does find the path not
Nope.
work while you're carrying the barrel? Because you don't have it on right now.
I shut it off because
That's
I
just too
think it was
fast.
actually making the timer go faster.
I don't think it would make the timer go faster, but it might be harder to control yourself.
I wasn't even making it to the end of the first rope and I was running out of time.
Huh.
There are multiple ropes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crap.
So you had the
My
same thing happening, right, Kate?
opinion. I didn't make it across. I almost made it across the rope, I guess the first rope, and some stupid Kraben knocked me off, and at that point, I was done.
So
Are you
just
gonna try it
leave
again?
instance?
Or do you
No,
wanna...
I don't want to make you guys hang around. We'll just
It's not an
Well,
instant.
No,
wait.
you don't have to leave instance. We're not in an instance. Just
Yeah.
come on
Oh,
up
okay.
here.
That last attempt was close enough that I know I can
Welcome
do
and
it.
well met,
But
my friend.
Sure.
I don't
Yeah.
If
need
you want
to.
to, go for it. I mean, it's not a problem for me if you want to give it another try or two. And then we'll go to
No.
climbing.
Your aid is
Nope.
welcome.
Alrighty. In that case, cancel the quest.
I mean, I
So
guess you
that-
don't really have if you don't want to, because it'll cancel it anyways.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
automatically does it.
Doesn't stare at you screaming the whole time it's there.
It does. Big red letters.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Alrighty then. So turn in what you can, and we're going to go to climbing.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Climbing swift travel.
My friend. What brings you to these lands? Our mission is dire.
I think the crows is more frustrating because the tower, although it's painful, you can take your time doing it. The Carbine one is so, like you said, it's so finicky with the time limit and
Yeah, you
the
get the
wide
pressure
You have
range
to
of
have
the
it
crows.
just right in
Yeah.
the spacing, and you have the crows, and you have the timer. That's a bit much.
But with the UI glitches, making all those jumps perfectly is just,
Yeah.
it's really, really tough.
One thing you can do is lower your settings all the way to low temporarily. That'll make it less.
Yeah, that might
Finicky.
actually help.
Where are you? There you.
We are all in climbing, so why don't we take the twofer?
We can't do both of them because we already. Oh, some people didn't do.
Some people need
Yeah.
to. Yeah, that's a really
Yeah.
good idea.
You can take both of them. You just can't complete
Right,
both of them
right.
if you completed
Well-
the tower.
Yep, so why don't we do
Just do both of them.
Ostamogel, Ruins of Darkness, and Totems
We are in
of
need your
War?
services.
What?
Our success
Muttering.
depends upon our strength.
Where are you,
Lead
dear?
us.
She's a model.
I don't know.
You're fine.
Hang on.
We were in Ostmogel. Mogul.
Oh, you were in it. Okay. There she
Yeah,
is.
but I didn't get both.
Oh well, just
They're
right
dumb.
click your portrait and leave
I'm
instance
here.
then.
I'm here.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Yeah, it's kind of dumb the way they organize that UI there.
Does coffee stack with Find the Path?
No. It's role playing.
Oh, it wasn't real coffee.
I don't think it stacks anyway.
I wouldn't figure.
Oh hey, did you notice if you bring up the full map screen, all the other instances are on the same map? Like you can see them from this one.
Mm-hmm. I can't.
I did not. I never noticed that.
How are you? I'm not seeing that.
The full map screen by pressing M. You can see like the tomb one, and the just other instances. You know,
See them where? Like on the same map screen or like from the drop down?
the same. Yeah, from the same map screen. Like they're in the same instance,
Huh, I
but
can't
you
see
just
that.
can't get to them.
Maybe I haven't done them yet.
Or maybe I just, yeah, like I know because I've done like a bunch of the instances. They're shown. I mean, the other instances are in the same world space. They're just blocked off. And
Yeah,
using
everybody
different tile sets.
destroy a totem. When you're done that, right click, go portrait, leave instance.
you can only turn in one, it's probably better to turn in the totem, because that's harder to get to.
Yep.
What business have you with the
Agree. Good advice. Okay, we're gonna take a brief bio, because Doggy has to potty. And then we're gonna go kill maybe 1 or 2 more Intwash warbands, and then we're gonna move on. We're gonna do some rebuilding Hytbold, and then we're gonna move on to Wildermore for the rest of the session. That's what we're doing, so I need maybe 5 minutes. I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys.
Okay.
Our mission is dire. Your aid is welcome, friend.
I just installed this new UI, and I really like almost everything about it except for the color scheme. Like here. Like why is it neon green? And like the quest, except or when you finish a quest, the little ring is neon green too, so think I'm gonna try and go in and change these to not be neon. And also, I don't really like the yellow on black, so I think I'm gonna try to change that to something less garish. But otherwise, I saw someone using this morning, and just the lack of the extended panel here, and like just the kind of the cleaner lines on a lot of stuff. And this kind of windowed dressing room, way better. I don't know why I didn't have that forever. I had a big one before, but having it contained in a window you can move around, and it actually is not the one I had, the large one, was transparent, right? So this kind of floated over the background, so it was kind of hard to see some things. So yeah. And it also has the a lot of the windows that you can't resize are now resized to be much bigger to match large resolutions. So you're not limited to like three lines on in the legendary item legacy window and so forth. So yeah, if I can just change some of these colors, I think I'll be really happy with it. This thing at the bottom is not quite right. It's kind of cut off on the bottom, but I don't really care about that. You can get to all these via keyboard bindings, and experience bar doesn't really matter.
Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Sorry guys, we're back.
Welcome back.
I'm here.
We were lollygaggling.
You know why?
Why?
Tell them why, Don.
'Cause we're lollygagglers.
I heard that about you. And you're AFK, so... Okay, so we're going back to Hytbold with our hard-earned tokens. So let's go back to Hytbold.
Reasonable free one.
Yeah,
Tome of Defense?
those are nice.
Yeah, thank you. Here we are back in Hytbold.
Oh, and
Of course, it's the kind that doesn't stack with anything else. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yep. I got that class set, which improves my heals now. I got 3 more pulses to water lore, and now
Sweet.
my heals from the flanked effect now affect everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You
But
were
the
already
weirdest thing,
main healing our tier 1s pretty well. Go ahead.
the weirdest thing is, this is all on the blue line set.
Huh.
But this was before they before they added
Yeah,
in
right.
those trees. Like,
Yep.
before it was those, I like to call them the banks, you know, remember? You remember
Yeah.
that screen?
Yep.
And you could mix and match them?
Yep. Yeah, you earned your blue, yellow, and red traits, and then you mixed and matched the traits. I like that system better, I confess.
Yeah, it was
The
cool.
trait tree is, I guess, maybe a little easier to understand for some players, but I really like the old system. I thought it was more unique.
Yeah,
There's
no
definitely a
other
sense
system.
of accomplishment when you traded a new, you would spend all that time grinding and earned a new trait, or the legendary
Yeah.
traits. You were saying, sorry.
It's the Lotro was the only one that ever had that system, you know? Whereas
That's pretty cool.
trait trees are common in, like, every game now.
So let us, do you have 2 for Edgall? If you have Armory Inhabitants 1 and 2, you can turn in with him. And let's see.
That's the Forge at Zara, so I think you should do that.
Yep, I think it is the Forgets.
Oh, nice.
Yep, so you now have a Forget here in Hytbold if you turn those in. So then, let's go down the way. And did anybody make Kindred with a new faction today?
Don't think so. Nope. Close to
Nope.
Norcroft's, but not
Me
yet.
too.
Well, you can exchange tokens for rep if you want.
Yeah, you can do that. In fact, I recommend you start doing so. So the Lumber Mill Inhabitants is all I have left for ally here. So where do you turn? I've never done it. Where those who know how, please enlighten us. Where is the turn in for the tokens if you want to trade tokens?
Bring
Oh,
one.
it's the
reputation.
same guy that gives you the quest.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. So if you want to do that, feel free. And if you want to do it accelerated, more power to you.
Yeah, he gives you each 1,200 rep for each turn in.
Of 5 tokens.
Who's this? Which guy?
Yeah, 5
Ringwald, the same guy that gives you aiding the Eastern Net outside of the meat hall.
meat hall.
So if you're close on, say, Norcroft's rep, it might be worth going and turning in some tokens if you're like, 3,000 away or so.
It's a little more than that, but
Up.
What brings you
If
to
you want to, if you're getting comfortable with how the daily system works for this, and you want to come on and, on an off day, like we'll be here again for casual night. That was fun. I made sure
Yeah,
to keep
like,
the
I'm pre-
calendar clear. Go ahead.
I pretty much did just came in on for like 20 minutes like every day this week, and that was enough for me to finish.
Yeah. So, do people have some?
Rohirrim will need your aid. Will you aid the
I
horse?
think everybody is kindred with the wold.
On our strength. Will you
Right?
aid us? What brings you to these lands? The Rohirrim will need your aid. Our mission is
So,
dire.
has everybody
Will you
completely
aid
rebuilt the
Rohirrim?
wold areas?
Our mission is dire. Our success
I
depends
will
on
in
our
about 2
strength.
If not,
minutes.
why don't we?
Will you aid us? Will you aid the
Okay.
Horse Lords?
Okay,
The
so
road
now
So
I'm
you-
kindred with
Our mission
Norcross,
is
so I go
Well,
back
could-
there.
Yep, come back to the Norcross, and you'll have another guy, the guy I'm standing next to, Segwine. And you can do more rebuilds with him.
How many tokens did you use to do that though, Don?
5, because I was just 1,000 rep away.
Oh, really? Oh, good. So you probably still have like 35 tokens.
I think each guy has like 18 quests.
There, Soph, I'll see you and raise you. we can all do our yelling powers. You're fine. So you can do some turn-ins with Segwine. And you'll see this, and when you look around, now this place will be very much rebuilt. And you are muted, dear.
I said, look, it's still Rohan.
It is still Rohan. It is.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
So the
Really
walled
loud.
district is south of us. And here is the wold. Hargar. We'll have kindred turn-ins for you.
Greetings! I'm sure we can be of mutual service to one another.
Hey,
It's a lot of clicking, isn't it?
a lot of clicking.
And you may hear pressure washing equipment on
I
our
did.
mic in the background for a minute.
I was wondering what that was.
It sounded almost like static.
Nope, the pressure washer is right outside our playroom door right now. It's about separated by me and a wall and about 5 feet of actual distance.
What are you having pressure washed?
Oh, the
We're having a-
surfaces.
We're having a
Concrete,
real
the deck.
algae problem.
Yep. It was time.
Multiple people have slipped. It's all the rain this year. We've been getting a
dear.
lot of rain here. It's
So you're having like
a
your
good
walkways
problem to
done?
have because, yeah.
It was time. I mean, the pressure wash, and then I'm gonna have them come back and
It's
put
an
like a
annual thing.
Valspar. Have them put like a Valspar sealant on it, you know, like a satin finish deck sealant, and that'll keep it. They'll still need to get washed on a regular basis, but this kind of crap won't happen anymore. Probably no one had done it for some years before we bought the place, so it needed to be done. Anyway, that's really exciting. It's,
Do you have
so let's-
siding on your house? Do you have the house done as well?
the house is brick and wood, so it doesn't really need it, thankfully.
Oh, so you don't need to deal with that.
No. No, but all of the concrete surfaces, including places like the end of the driveway, has a massive patch of slippery algae on it.
Because it's been
So
so
we're
rainy.
just having them clear all that out so that we can not die.
Even the dog was slipping.
Yeah.
Fortunately, nobody got hurt, but it's been so wet. So I'm doing some kindred with Endwash Vale turn-ins. You're not kindred with them yet. That's okay.
Is there a non-kindred guy around?
Yeah. He's
Yep,
over
you should see a
here.
ring over him if you have not already turned in
Over
all
here.
of them for ally.
I don't have any
There's a
more
work-
there.
There's a workbench in here, huh?
Lumber mill.
Yeah, this is the lumber mill.
But all of the up by the crafting instances, you have workbenches too. So there's really not a reason to come down here.
Yeah, it's a little redundant. But it's pretty inside.
The crafting instances are worth doing at least once because you can get some good titles from one of them. I forget which one. Like legendary weapon titles, not character titles.
Where's the forge it?
Up by the crafting instances, where I am right now.
Yeah, behind the meat hall.
They're in the armory.
Well, that makes sense.
Ah, thank you.
This building here.
What are these quests that these guys have?
These are the crafting instances.
Those are crafting instance. Yeah.
Like
Yep.
the ones in Moria.
I see.
Will you aid
But yeah, the guy at the study has the I was wrong. He doesn't have the titles. It's a lumber mill.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Or am I completely wrong to the
You all went away from my playing.
What brings you to these lands?
Oh, they don't have the titles. Who has the titles?
Sorry.
Oh, it's the Sutcrofts guys.
Oh, the
What
Setcross
business have you
guys.
with the Rohirrim?
Yeah, these guys have
Set
some
cross
recipes.
are all the way to the north.
No, I mean
Yep, I am at
the
them.
the Sutcrofts rep guys outside the meat hall in Snowbourne. They're the ones that have the titles.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Yeah.
But the recipes for some of the guild armor and the fancy necklaces are here.
Haha.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Yeah, I'm still working on this place.
Who do we talk to complete the meat hall?
Oh, there's meat hall enhancements among all of the kindred guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they spread everything out across everybody for some reason.
Yep, they sure do.
Like with the last one, I got a throne.
Hey, Bjorning's Great Axe of the Third Age.
You can send it to Honeypaw.
Totally did that already. I preemptively sent it to Honeypaw before you said that. No, I didn't. Alright. So, is anybody still spending their Hytbold tokens right now? Or maybe you have been slightly blocked and you need to spend some tokens on rep. In that case, spend them all. and we'll earn more.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Was there a section we didn't visit today? Did we go to all
we
the guys?
didn't go to the we didn't go to Sedcroft or the Wold today.
No, I'm in Hytbold.
Oh, I thought you meant for the quests.
No, I mean for the upgrades.
I don't know.
Did you go to the Sedcroft? That's the one all the way to the north.
Yeah, I led her there. I don't know. Were you paying attention? You might have turned them all in up there. I don't know.
I think I did.
For ally, yeah.
Okay.
So just look at your 4 rep types, right? There's Wold, which you're done with, so 3 rep types.
Yeah.
So you got Entwash, Norcrofts, Suckcrofts, and look at where you want to strategically spend your tokens.
Too.
Okay,
go
done
to
with Norcrofts.
Suckcrofts.
Okay. Spend some there, and then wonder where. And are there any to spend up above? Are they all spread out at just the 4 factions?
Just the 4. By above, do you mean the crafting place?
Yeah, in the crafting area, there's no guys to do building upgrades up there. It's just access to the crafting instances. I see.
Oh, I still have stuff in the Sootcrofts area to ally and kindred.
What am I missing?
Just as a note, I do need to do Bells of Dale at some point because remember I had to do Goblin.
Oh, awesome.
All 3 of us.
Yep.
You and me and Soph did that and it bugged out and I got it even though we failed.
Right, we failed, but you got credit, I recall, that afternoon, evening.
So now I need to do Dale.
So, you feel like main healing Bells of Dale for us, Mr. Ungolin?
We don't have to do it now, just someday.
Okay, you're gonna bring those 3 extra sweet hot pulses, and that's gonna make all the difference. Okay, I feel your confidence.
Yep.
We're gonna kill some weird elemental Easterling animals and stuff.
Wow, this is some serious corn.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like 3 times the size of me.
Wow. That's impressive. What's up, Soph? I can't hear you.
I'm lost.
You're lost.
She's right by the
You're not-
milestone, because I see
Yeah, you're not
her.
that lost. Yeah, you're by the Mead Hall.
Will you aid the Rohirrim? Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Are you looking for ways to spend your tokens, or are you out of tokens?
Will you
Don't
aid us?
know. Let me
Our
look
mission
at
is
them.
dire.
You have 4, just save them for next time. You're done spending them for now. Okay, so it takes at least 4 days of Hytbold questing to finish this, because that was my 3rd go, and I'm not done. And I'm out of tokens. So before we go to Wildermore, we're going to run the Bells of Dale.
And I'm sorry to be dense, but what town has Entwash Vale quest?
Aower.
Aoworth. We did them all
Okay.
today.
Yeah.
It's the place
No,
with the tower
I'm thinking, yeah, for
and the wires.
off days.
Yep. It also has...
It's a bad place.
Yeah, it'll also have 3 quests that are way easier. There'll be a double, there's a twofer in a public instance, one of those little mini dungeons, and then there's the one that's always the same, which is go and kill 6 mounted Uruks, or 10 mounted Uruks, or whatever it is. Right then.
My meat hall still has partially burnt out.
Yep, me too. That's one of the last things to go away, that you get the hearth to
Is
the
it?
meat hall. Yeah, it surely is. Nothing that you're saying is coming through on the mic there.
Am I now?
Yep.
What I was saying is that is architecturally inaccurate. They would have built the hearth first. I have too much weird knowledge in my head.
Well, the guy would have, but he doesn't like you yet.
So he's doing it the hard way.
Just to spite you.
It's not hurting me any. It's not my meat hall.
Alright. Half a second while I reforge. Off, Prudence.
What song are you playing?
This is... See, I just printed it. Apparently it's called Ashokan Farewell.
Farewell, Solo.
Yeah. It's pretty though, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you see that kid name?
What?
Gandalf rejected us.
Oh my gosh.
You're not coming through, Nick.
Yeah, I
'cause
can't hear
turned
you.
my mic off. It was because I turned my mic off to freaking. Oh, anyway. Alright, we're gonna do Bells of Dale.
Were you getting mad at us thinking we were ignoring you?
No, I was not. Soph?
What?
Actually, let me see, where is everybody? Is everybody together but
Sit
me?
out.
Yep.
Yeah?
We're all outside the meat hall.
I don't see you. We're
I'll
we're
be
all
right there.
together.
No. Can we get a port to Rivendell?
Need to go there for?
Make sure we're all up to date on the Road to Erebor quest.
Oh, I gotcha.
Road to Lonely Mountain. Yeah.
I looked it up and apparently it's an American folk song from 1982.
82 counts as folk.
Folk is now
Sure.
a style, I think.
Yeah.
Well, 82
That
was only
says
like
for
10
many years it
years
served-
ago, right?
Yeah, right.
We're old,
was
James.
It's 36 years ago.
No.
We're in the process of rewatching
Yes.
X-Files, and we realized yesterday that it's 25 years old.
They keep showing a promo of Mulder and Scully in the new series, and Rich swears it's not them. And I'm like, it is them, 25 years older.
It is
Yeah.
totally them. Yep. Alright. So let's go see Elrond. And everybody might be on a similar step to me.
Except for
I just don't remember if we turned, except you. I don't remember if we all turned in, if we're all on the first turn in or the second. For the trio of 3-mans or the Bells of Dale.
The bells, the bells!
Everyone should probably be following me to the homely house.
Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear? Greetings, friend. Will you lend me your ear?
This is actually refreshing to come back here. It's been a while. It feels like it's just been all Rohan all the time.
Sorry, that was my
Doppelganger.
outside voice, wasn't it?
Doppelganger.
What's worse than one art
I
in
know.
Goblin?
No.
What?
2 Angolans and
What's worse than one
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Goblin?
A pass.
Eek! So we have a road to
No
Lonely
Angolan.
Mountain.
That's what's worse.
No, that would be bad. So we have... He says, "You have done well by the free peoples of Middle-earth, not deserving of great song, but dire news has come to me. I must now think upon the correct course of action. I will summon you again when I have come to a decision. Thank you."
And that will be right now.
And are you on the same
are you
step,
guys?
James, or is
No,
is
because
this-
I haven't
we're
done
in-
I haven't done Bells of Dale. Complete Bells of Dale.
Okay,
is
good.
what I'm
Then
on.
we're gonna do it. We'll do it from
Oh.
here then.
And
Sarah,
Golem's
where are
offline.
you?
We're talking
Oh.
to.
I'm logging
Yes,
back
yes.
in.
No worries. Talking to Elron. So we're gonna run it from here as soon as he gets back online, and then you'll be ready to turn in.
Jump down here.
So, what am I taking?
Okay, go
Good
to
event.
where it says talk to Gimli. Unfortunately, they all have the same name, The Road to the Lonely
Yeah.
Mountain.
You do not currently want Book 11, Chapter 1, Too Great a Need. You only want The Road to the Lonely Mountain advance.
Okay, do I want the Forward Unlikely Fellowship?
No.
It says continue quest, so should I have, like, finished that?
What does the objective
Yeah.
say?
Help Gimli with his preparations, help Legolas with his preparations.
Oh, you're behind.
That's not the right quest then.
Okay,
No.
so just the other one. I just wanted the other one.
Yeah, just the other one. Yeah, that's the other
Okey-doke.
thing is fluffy low-level stuff.
Dark days are coming.
Soph is tired and is going to sit out Bells of Dale, but she'll be back to do Wildermore with us. Pressure's on DPSers.
Okey doke. Oh dear.
Kate, I'll get you back up when we start Wildermore. Yep.
Too great a need is what you would take if you wanted to skip all the Wildermore story.
Yep, that is what you would do. But you would spoil stuff, probably.
Yeah, because it goes
And-
straight to the spoil place.
Things might not make as much sense.
Especially if you've not played it before.
Alright, so here's my ready check for Bells of Dale. Cool. Tier 1, rock and roll.
Aid will not come to the men of Gondor from the north, for in these last days of the Third Age, war has come to the foot of Erebor. Easterlings answering the call of the Dark Lord, prepare to
I got scrolls.
besiege Dale and the Lonely Mountain. The only comfort is that Mordor's host will also be bereft of these forces.
Yongovar Raiders. So if I remember this right, we just follow the Shadow Rats.
And it was that one enemy. I don't remember which one now. That killed you in like 2 hits. That was the only thing that gave us any trouble.
And I'm going, you're running what, yellow line?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm red, so if it doesn't work, I'll switch
I
back
couldn't
to
very
yellow.
well heal in red.
Nope. You could not. I don't remember this guy being any particular
Squeezed.
trouble. Squeezed. Alright.
It's just archers. Ads from the distance, the archers can be annoying. I don't think they're gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's right. I did a poor job of them last time and got somebody shanked, so let's see if I can improve. So Zara, feel free to switch off Boz's target and kill those archer ads.
Greens. Greens.
What? You don't have any faith in me?
As your health goes down? No.
That's mostly that bleed, isn't
More
it?
greens. That went away. Start a maneuver right here.
Wisdom of the council.
Oh, he's immune. Never mind. She's on Ath.
Mongalan wisdom.
I know, I already used it.
Oh, I see.
Greens.
I got myself up.
Greens, greens.
Cool. Very good. Nice maneuvers. Some awesome extra heals. And we got relics and stuff. And let's see. Where are those shadow rats? Which way did they
This
go?
way.
There they are. Graz. Green? Yellow.
Nah, we don't need
Yep,
red.
yellow.
We don't need green for this.
Yellow. Somebody call for an exterminator? There we go. And them shadow rats, they ran away.
No, this way.
Something new
Down
open.
here.
Ah, there they are. Yep.
We got an exterminator coming on Monday.
Get them little scorpions. Don't let them in the house.
Termites.
Ooh, yeah.
surprisingly bad down here.
Yeah, they're a real problem in Florida. We have one of those comprehensive, you know, bait and bait plus deals. There's like no getting away from them, so you give them something to eat other than the house.
Yeah, I guess I never realized that we didn't have a problem with them much in the Northeast because they froze.
Yeah.
We've actually been kind of lucky because we've been here almost 5 years now, and this is our first incident, so...
That's great. I didn't know they were a problem out there, but that totally makes sense.
Yeah, they
Haven't
told
you
us
seen
when
the
we-
great pillars in the desert?
Not in the American desert, no, I didn't know they did that here. Let's go. I've seen
Oh,
some
not in the
pictures.
American desert, but no,
Yeah,
just
video
I
of the
mean
ones
other
in-
deserts.
Yeah, the one, I've seen them in like, oh, daggum it, what's the name of that place in Africa?
Sahara?
Sub-Saharan. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sub-Saharan desert, yeah.
Gobi.
Yeah, that's it.
No, that's
Or is
I
that
think it
Asia?
is the Gobi I'm thinking of. I don't know.
that's in
I
Asia.
thought Gobi
Is it?
was in China.
Yeah.
It is.
Ah. Oh, I'll have to look it up.
The hell?
Here's Lars.
This guy was the one who killed you last time. It might be that debuff, whatever it is.
It's that attack. Okay, I'm gonna pull him away from everybody else. I think we were ready for him that time.
I was. Or we were.
That was you. I felt the heels.
Okay.
Alright, now. This guy, what we mostly have to do is, DPS have to kill the shadow rats that are summoned in from the flanks or the corners of the battlefield that try to come in and chew up the ropes. So, you can't always be on Boz's target. This is kind of a long fight. There's just only so fast we can kill him, and he summons those rats over and over. So Zara, be ready to look around the corners. What I mean is we're going to go inside, right? And then you see how it's kind of a square battlefield. And the rats come from the four corners, and they head toward the center. But they can come from these rear corners as well, so it's sometimes hard to see. So don't be afraid to switch targets and kill the rats. You should be able to one-shot them with any power. Because they have, I think they have very little morale. And then there's a bunch of other frickin' kind of doofy mobs that he adds in that we have to kill.
He's the evil lore master.
He is. He's invulnerable. He summons bears and stuff, so... And there's those rats, they start right away. So yeah, DPSers go get the rats. And I get them when I can as well.
No,
Okay, Tabby Condon is vulnerable, so let's mess him up.
I went invulnerable really quick.
He did. I don't see any rats at the moment. It's the Earth Bear, I think, that makes him vulnerable. Nope, there's a Shadow Rat. Rats. More rats. One on each side. Oh. That was one rat that got through. rats. Okay. So, DPSers need to focus on the rats more than the ads, please. I'm thinking, Zara, if you can see the rats as soon as you see a rat. Yep, good job. Rat from the southeast. Rats from the southeast again. Got him. Rats from the northeast. Rats from everywhere. Yay! Zara, we open the chest. Please.
Blah.
Oh. Let's see. Ungalan got a hat. Also got nothing.
Nothing.
Ungalan also got a sword. And Zara got gloves. Cool. Crossbow for Galt and a breastplate of evasion.
It's not letting me.
Nice. Alright, so we are done with Bells of Dale. You can right click and leave instance.
There's the door in the tower.
Anybody else get an
Gets you right
upgrade?
out.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a door in the tower. Good heal, sir. And now we will all advance to the same point on the road to the Lonely Mountain.
Thank you.
Well, mine says complete flight to Lonely Mountain.
One says talk to Gimli.
Mine also says Dr. Gimli. It says Lord Glowin of the Lonely Mountain spoke of an emissary of the Dark Lord who came seeking news of Bilbo. They turned him away. The emissary threatened them with war. You should speak with Gimli, Glowin's son, here in Rivendell, to learn more of their concerns. And that's what mine says.
Odd. I mean, the quest text that I have says that Gimli has quests. So I just need to go to Gimli.
Alright. That's weird.
I have to talk to other people.
Maybe I didn't get something from... That's this road to the Lonely Mountain, says talk to Gimli.
Okay, yeah. That's what
Internet's
everybody should
acting
have
up today.
Yeah, seems like it. That's how it goes sometimes. Glad that happened after the main fight.
Yeah.
So we have different people we have to talk to?
I don't know. This is the Road to the Lonely Mountain quest. Is the only one I'm concerned about. He has other quests which may be confusing, but...
I need to talk to Glorfindel, Legolas, and Boromir.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are way back, like, because that's how the quest starts. And you talk to Gimli, Legolas, and Glorfindel, and they give you the quest for the 3 3-mans. So I think somehow I got ahead of you, and you never turned in those. Road of the
We
Lonely Mountain
did,
Quest.
though.
Yeah, I turned him in.
That is strange.
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know what
see.
happened.
Yeah, I remember turning them in after we completed. Huh.
Yeah, Gimli has nothing
Did you
for me.
forget to turn yours in or something, Zara?
Apparently.
I don't know. I'm going down to the guest house to see what Gimli has to say about it.
Yeah, Zara.
Because I remember voicing these. I remember doing the instances and advancing them, and doing Bells of Dale and advancing it, which is what we just did. So I'm confused. I'm gonna go see.
It says Glorfindel is right outside here.
Oh, yeah.
Is that
So you
this
need to talk to
person?
Glorfindel. So he's over here.
Sounds like Zara may be a few steps behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, cause the one I'm on, it says complete the flight to the Lonely Mountain instance.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, which would make sense. That's where I thought everybody else was, because we did Bells of Dale.
And flight to the Lonely Mountain is the first raid one, I think.
Okay.
So he might have other quests.
No, now he says complete the Bells of Dale. Okay.
He doesn't have anything else for me.
No, I guess I never voiced these, and we all got unsynced. So
who else do you
We
need to
gotta
talk
do it again, then.
Now I need to
Yep,
go to the guest
we'll do it again
house.
next week.
Okay.
Because Erebor ain't going nowhere. Okay.
I mean, these quests don't really give
Yes,
you
everybody
anything.
should come to the... Yeah. So now you're ahead.
So it was your fault, Mr. Leader. Boss man.
Yeah. Because I don't have anything to keep track of.
That's the thanks you get there, Nick.
You know it.
Why is your horse so slow?
Because I'm only cantering. Oh, I was
Oh,
only
I'm on.
trotting.
I'm on just a regular mount. I'm not using a war steed. Okay, so talk to the people you need to talk to in here. And what do you need to do now?
Probably complete the 3 instances. Probably Scuttledel's Seat of the Great Goblin and the other one.
Precisely.
So that's cool. Well, it gives us more instances to run, and we're at the proper cap for those. So yay. We're not going to do them now. I'm going to get Kate roused, and we're going to go spend some time in Wildermore. Yep, it is break time. So it's 11 after 11. Let's be back at 11:20. I don't know, break for everybody, or you want 15 instead of 10 today? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Okay. Back to 11:20, guys. See ya. Have a good break.
Be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. Welcome and well met, my friend. Welcome, my friend. Hope lies in strength. The servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Hey.
Back.
Hey.
Oh, good timing. I literally just AFK'd.
Awesome.
That's some cool music. Playing the violin. Okay, so we are gonna go to Wildermore, and Sophie is fast asleep. Well, Kate is fast asleep, so Sophie is also fast asleep, and she'll be back next week, feeling better.
Ah, she was really wiped out, huh?
She had a rough night. She's nothing serious wrong. It's actually things are drastically improving. It's just some nights the arthritic pain is worse than others, and muscle pain, you know. So, but she's getting over it. Her inflammation.
At least she's comfortable enough to sleep. That's a plus.
Yep, she's asleep now, and that's what matters. So, we're gonna take us 5 and go to Wildermore. Welcome back, Galt.
Thank you.
Should we go to
Is
Harwick?
this a place that I can swoop us to?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Harwick would be great. If you can't swoop to Harwick, just snowborn, and then we can ride to Harwick.
Just check it.
Hang on. Let me get on Gollin back in the group before you swoop.
Yep, I'm
Where's
still
James?
looking for it anyway to see if I've got Harwick.
No, you don't.
This is the
And-
best.
It would just be return to Snowborn.
Yep.
Yep.
We don't
Bustle's
have
already
you though,
there,
right?
so
I'm already here.
Oh,
I
okay.
went
Bustle's
to
already
the
there.
Reforge.
is that My Blue Heaven?
No, that's pretty much one of the best songs in all of theater.
Whoa,
That's
okay.
all I ask of you from Phantom.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a little section in there that sounded like My Blue Heaven. But yeah, you're right. Okay. I like to cook. I like to cook all my bratwurst on an Andrew Lloyd Webber grill.
You're
I
funny.
do. Uh-huh. But that's not even my joke. That's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 joke from way back.
I know.
Sounds about right.
Oh, good. That's awesome. um, let's see. We are going to Harwick. Swift travel is where we are going. So, quests that are relevant here, you should have Ride for Harding, and Book 10, Chapter 4, A Man of the Wold. That's what I got. So we're going to ride out from this place, because we've already talked to Harding about the need to go to Wildermore.
Wait,
And we're
let's
just gonna
make
go
sure
there.
that I am up to speed here.
You look
My
good.
quest tracker says you are up to speed here.
Okay, fantastic.
If you want to check, you're looking under Wildermore, Ruthen Downs, and you should only have one quest there, which is Ride for Harding, level 85.
Check.
And the only other one than that is under the Epic, Volume 3, Book 10, Snows of Wildermore, is Book 10, Chapter 4, A Man of the Wold.
Check again. Thank you.
Righto. Off we go.
And Wildermore looks very different from the Rohan we're used to.
Yeah, well, they, Glaowen said that it's a verdant, green farmland. It's kind of the heart of Rohan and responsible for much of its food production, so we're expecting to see a verdant green farmland. The lands of his youth. Looks like kind of a valley behind these mountains to the west of us. Kind of a hidden valley in some ways.
Full of ranches, even.
Of course it is. Doofus. My wife's not here to call you a doofus, so I have to do it.
Well done. Nice job.
Thank you. I'm glad you approve.
Oh, I thought she was approving of my joke.
That too. It was all of it. We all win.
It's all one.
All is one.
All an enjoyable experience.
So here we go. Now this is weird. Why is it snowing?
Snow!
Why is it snowing?
Of course, the map spoils it for you
That's
already.
great.
If you look at the map, it's all white and has glaciers on it, or icebergs.
Yeah. Somebody came along with a crayon and helpfully filled it in with white crayon all over it and made it snowy. Who are these guys? Kill them all. Orc Slayer of Wildermore. Heck yes. We can do this. Take out our cold, salty rage.
And
Don't go over the
Mounted
cliff.
Slayer.
And Mounted Slayer. But let's not get too off track. But this place is Slayerific, I tell ya. It really is. Oh, and everything's still level 85. They didn't down level at all. I'm really glad.
Why would they have? Oh, because it wasn't capped.
What?
Like Great
Yeah,
River,
they
they down
did it
leveled.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, like Downriver, Enedwythe and Great River, they both, there's like 70 to 75s in Great River, right?
Right.
And there's 61 to 65s in Enedwythe, and it used to be all 65.
Oh, no.
Or 75, respectively. Uh-oh. Who's down in the riverbank there? Frozen riverbank. You okay? Yeah, you're fine. If we're lucky, we'll run into some war bands. I'm going up into the hills here. Whoop. Somebody's... Rohirrim defenders. You've arrived at a camp of rugged but friendly-looking warriors with one man standing out from the rest. Thrym Redbeard's camp. And I think there's one sad orc trailing behind us. So we're here at the camp of Thrym Redbeard. And got a new deed.
Do you recall, are there tasks here that give rep? I think there are, right?
I believe there are. I do believe. I seem to recall a rep board in Forlaw when we arrived there.
Yes, they do indeed.
But perhaps not before then. Yeah. So, attendant to what Bosel just said, you may want to hang on and not vendor the trash that's being dropped right now, because you may want to get some free Wildermore rep with it every week while we're up in here. So let's talk to Thrym Redbeard. This is Ride for Harding, so we're basically reporting in on behalf of Elder Harding, who asked us to ride up here as a favor to him. He says, Harding sent you, did he? He's right to be concerned. I am Thrym Redbeard, the leader of these men, and the protector of Wildermore. I will accept your help, if you're here to offer it. Things are not right in our lands. The snow, you see. Well, Wildermore has been a green place, until lately. And now... And this is the worst winter in memory. Wildermore has always been a green land with mild winters. We have never encountered snows such as these, as long as I can remember. I must prepare these men for battle against orcs, for they have crept in with the cold. But if you all are offering your aid, you may investigate the effects of the weather on our land. It cannot be coincidence that the orcs and cold have arrived together.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught. These
He
are
also has
desperate times for the Rohirrim.
the deadly freeze.
I am afraid
Keep your
what
eyes
is
peeled
happening to
while
these
you're out,
lands.
strangers. These are troubling times. Many things grow and live in Wildermore, besides the people, beneath the notice of orcs and men. I do not have time to roam the lands, but my sword is needed more than my eyes. Collect and examine berries for me. At least 6.
We travel swiftly.
And that's what
We'll
we've
aid
got.
you as best we may.
Hang on to your vendor trash for now. It might be worth raiding for rep. And we're headed out. So we have to investigate the effects of winter on the Rhythmdon's ponds. And we just came across a quest, an unwarm welcome. Orcs roam the Rhythmdons in great numbers, prowling to and fro as Thrym described. You should defeat orcs as you roam. And, what's this? Howling Barghest. Another quest. Howls on cold winds. Barghest roam the Rhythmdons, filling the cold winds with their hungry howls. Aroo! You should defeat Barghests.
Barghests are never a good sign.
No. Last time we saw them, they were the Kunanun of Enedwaith, I think.
They hunted them.
The Kunanun and roared out hunted not.
That's right.
Hear the wailing of the Kuthrall.
In the night.
We do not usually give welcome to Devodiad.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
Oh gosh.
So we're defeating roaming orcs. So that's an unwarm welcome. You've defeated a number of scouting orcs at the Wold Rhythmdon's border, but the enemy presence still presses upon the land. You can advance that. Taking this Skarn.
The Rohan people didn't say it's memorable things.
Yeah, because they're just a bunch of complainers.
Huh. Seriously. Little drop. Mind the drop, but no Brankles. Well, I spoke too soon for someone.
It's all this heavy
Sorry, G.
gear weighs me down.
Yeah, it's the plate mill, I know.
Well, how come Boz didn't get Brankle?
Yeah, they're
It's a
dwarves.
dwarf secret.
They're made for rock.
Yeah. Now if that'd been like the forest, I would totally have fallen and broken my ankle, but because it's
Right.
rock. Yeah. So this is Howls on Cold Winds. You've defeated several of the dangerous wild Barghests of the Rhythmdons. Deadly menace of these hungry beasts is lessened for a time. And now we have a frozen critter. Frozen critter? This creature appears to have succumbed to the cold, lying frozen in the snow. Too bad. Another pond to visit.
Well, if it's any consolation, hypothermia is supposedly a very peaceful death.
That was random. Oh, for the animal that
That
we
was.
found.
As it turns out, that is not comforting at all.
Oh.
We have another frozen tree.
My conclusion, after investigating the effects, is that it's really cold here.
My gods, that's brilliant. I hadn't, I mean,
Case closed. Book 'em, Dano.
the mind
Book 'em,
whirls.
Dano.
Yeah, he really is an investigator, folks. Alright. Yep, I think we're gonna go report those findings to the man. To
You're not gonna investigate the berries?
Are we gonna investigate the berries? The deadly freeze. We are totally going to investigate those berries. Thank you, sir. Somehow that had not made it onto my quest tracker.
Are these now? The real question is: are the berries selfish?
That is the real question.
Here's some over here,
They're not
and some over
selfish.
there. Oh, good.
Oh, there's some over there.
That's what I was saying.
Here's some more berries.
I wouldn't put it that way, that the berries are spoiled by frost. That's kind of weird.
It's like freezer burn.
I know, but spoiled makes me think rotted. And it's hard to rot when they're frozen.
Yeah.
That's why we have mummies in the mountains, like the elves.
Berries, berries, berries. I'm looking for berries. Oh, they're down in the ravine. So we're not going to give ourselves brankles there. Our burglar may feel free to jump down, as he is in no danger of those things, but the rest of us are going around. There's 1, 2, 3 more berries.
Must face your target.
Yes, you must.
That's all the berries. Now we can go back and report the find.
I need another berry. Where did I miss a berry?
Did you get 2 back at the other place, or 3? There's 3 right close by here. There's 1, 2. Pardon me, and 3. Right?
Bless you. I think I got 3 down here. Did I miss one up top?
The map
Yeah,
said
where
there
does
were
it
some...
say on your quest tracker? And on the map, what does it? Where is it
So
highlighted?
There's a quest here
It should be
where I
in
am, and there's also should be more berries where I am, to the northeast. The map said there were some there. But I got a original quest up here, so... for Clampjaw.
Clampjaw's Wrath. A large Barghest. Clampjaw draws near. Should defeat him.
While I was picking berries, I somehow defeated Clampjaw. That was awesome.
We defeated Clampjaw. That's all the quest text.
Do you have 6 berries now, though?
I do.
Alright, good.
Okay, there's a warband nearby. We're gonna go kill it.
It disappeared.
It did.
It lies.
Either someone killed it. Lies.
Unlikely.
I guess back
Does
to
it?
Ring
There he
Whitbeard
is.
then.
There he is. Orban Balkaran. There's also a quest here. Face the cold. Defeat Frostgrims around Lake Isingmere. Balkaran has been defeated. That is literally the whole quest text. Gonna wreck some Frostgrims. Alright, face the cold. Frostgrims along the edge of Lake Isingmere have been thinned drastically and shouldn't pose much of a threat for a while. Okay, back we go. Whee! Right over the cliff. Sorry, guys. Is that another cliff?
Sure is.
Why,
Yes, it is.
Found it.
That was scary.
Lag. Okay, so the theory that you had brought forth was that it's extremely cold?
Yes.
Alright, that's what we're telling him.
Swiftly.
You still want to
We'll
go
aid
with
you as
that?
best we may.
My final
I
answer.
think we're going with it. Yeah. What do you have there, friends? Spoiled frozen berries, I see. I worry for the farms of Wildermore. I have no fear of orcs, but our Reeve, Garwig, must be warned of the effects of the cold, heavy though his burdens are already.
What's happening to these lands?
Skilfig is the nearest town, and we should hurry there to brace for an orc attack. Once that danger passes, let us ride in haste for Forlaw to warn the Reeve.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
This is the coming storm is next. We should leave for Skifling. Now, for my scouts tell me that an orc attack looms near. We tried to cut them down on the field, but for every one we felled, 2 more took his place. I'll meet you there with my men, if you wish to ride ahead and warn Thane Kinnegar to ready Skilfig for the attack. Please help him however you can, for he's the father of my betrothed.
These are desperate times for the road.
And we also turning in the worst winter in memory. Thrim's face is lined with worry as you relay your findings to him. It's cold. I do not like this at all. I am a warrior and I will drive the orcs off, but we're a simple farming folk here in Wildermore. We live off of this land. Even if we're safe from orcs, we cannot escape this strange winter. We are definitely headed to Skilfik.
I have a theory about why it's cold.
Okay.
I think it's evil magic, possibly cast by Saruman.
I think I got a more likely theory.
What's that?
Yeah?
The temperature dropped.
That's my theory why the temperature dropped.
Ah. You said why it's cold.
Yeah.
You're pretty quiet, Galt. Much quieter than...
Yeah, I'm a quiet fella.
I'm coming through.
I've noticed that.
My mic was down so I could shove food in my face.
I never do that.
You get a pass then.
Thought there were some more bands up, but it lied. Oh no, it didn't lie.
Rubber banding.
Yeah, rubber band, laggy lag.
It's like you go on a slingshot run.
Foul wing. Here we go with foul wing. And there went foul wing.
These are easier than like green warband.
I know.
These are the solo-ish ones.
Yeah.
Who's next for Rich Rittermark's Karn? Somebody get that. Foul wing
I
has
got
been
it.
defeated. Like seriously, he has been. Oh, wait, okay. Time for a break. Everybody roll lotto. Ooh, 90. I don't know. 81.
Lucky 13.
92
Bam!
for Galt.
Mm.
Bam, son. Grats. It's time for you to win
Some
one.
Solid rolling today.
Yeah. And you got a tracking tome box.
Tracking tome.
Amazing.
Oh, right.
Wow, and an XP pill. Snap.
Man.
That's a
Winner.
great loot button. Winner, winner. For sure.
Chicken dinner.
I mean, how could that not be?
Did you see
How
they,
could it
If
not
anyone's
be?
got a
they
if anyone's
posted
got a box, I got another key somewhere along the line too.
there's an article they
I have a
posted
box and a key, too.
about Hobbit presents and loot box information, right? And they're trying to give some info on what's inside, what the possibilities are for when you open a box, right, or a Hobbit present. But they only included Gorthorog loot boxes. They didn't even mention the regular loot boxes. So
Yeah, right.
those are just kind of forgotten, I guess.
Yeah, totally. They are. Because, you know.
Those are still
That's
in
not
the
what
game.
the sturdy steel keys, pshaw. Those things are so 2015 or whatever.
But they still sell on the auction house, so somebody cares
You're
about
right.
them,
Because you can get stat tomes.
right?
Here's Vaz. He's a fellowship warband. Let's see if we break a sweat fighting him.
Boz looks like a friendly guy. See,
What makes you say so?
well, he's green.
Is he charmed?
Oh. Good.
Yeah, but see, he just kind of rides around doing nothing, and then he resets.
There's Vaz.
Okay, he's back.
So that makes this Vaz on Vaz action. Oh, no. Send it back.
I liked it.
We already know that you and I have no taste, so that tells us all we need to know. You and I are the ones laughing. He did get dismounted, like a doofus.
It was the crows.
Defeated Vaz. Wow. 4 orc heads on a pike.
Nice.
4. Not 1, but 4. Who knew?
That's the better version of one.
4 times better.
Okay, it is. Yeah, so we're going to Skilfig. It took my captain a really long time to get those 4 orc heads on a pike. Orcs on the road. Rich Scarn, I'm stopping for that. And on we go. You have arrived in Skilfig and should search for Widfara and Leodwig? Yeah, Leodwig.
Stable master.
know if we will survive.
Stable master.
Wow, not much traveling in here.
Welcome, my friend.
Oh yeah, we're to the land where the Forge and Relic Master are the same person now.
Finally.
Oh, okay, cool.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
I think I canceled that, sorry.
It's okay, now I can't find it anyway.
Your aid is
Okay.
welcome, friend.
Thank you.
I got it right this time, right?
In what sense?
Last time I gave you the wrong. It was like, I don't know what it was. Something you're not.
Oh yeah, different class, warden or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was right this time.
Is this where the task board is, or is that elsewhere?
I'm not sure.
I think it's
No,
in
it's
Forla.
it's in Forla. We will, in all likelihood, go there next after questing here for a few. So let's move on when people are ready. You gather on me after you're done forging it.
I
And
need to
Kate, don't
sell
worry
it.
about it, baby.
The cell is
Okay.
right behind you. Yeah.
Okay. You sure? Okay.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim. Welcome, my friend.
We travel swiftly, but we will aid
Okay.
you as best we may.
Here we go. Got people still forging it, selling, doing stuff. It's all good. I will take Guardian allies if people have them.
I'm getting an inordinate amount of Bjorning allies.
Bjorning, always Bjorning.
No, I was gonna say turbine, but no standing stone. You're not gonna make Bornings popular by shoving Bjorning items down our throat.
You're really not.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Zara, will you accept a trade?
I will. Thank you much.
And I gave away my Lore Master stuff, and I don't have any burglar stuff right now.
I'm good. I don't need anything.
Cool.
It's worth binding here.
Worth binding, you say? I would take the advice of our scout.
Well, because we
He
all
really
have,
is an investigator!
well, we all have returned to Snowborn. So, but we
Yep.
don't have any way to get back here easily. I mean, we can get Stable Master, but I feel like this is where we're gonna be.
I agree with your thoughts.
Sorry, I got AFK for a sec.
Okay.
I remember spending a lot of time here. there was like a large gap between when Wildermore came out and when Helm's Deep came out.
Yeah, I remember.
I must have not picked up Return to Snowborn.
It is available from the Miscellany Quartermaster there.
I'll have to remember to get that next time I'm there.
There's not many better ways to spend your tokens of the Rittermark kind of stuff than that.
This links to Harwick, but not Snowborn, huh?
Yeah,
I
Forlaw
think
will.
they were... Yeah, that's right. Forlaw does.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Are we ready to get questy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's do
I
it.
think so.
Thank you.
That was very dwarf-like of you. Okay. I'm gonna follow the road. I'm gonna take the direct straight line to where the quest marker shows.
Yeah, fences be darned. We can jump those.
This land is besieged, stranger.
This is Widfara, and this is Book 10, Chapter 4, A Man of the Wold. Yes, I am Widfara. I am a rider of Hardings, Aldor of the North March. I am in this land at his request, but have fallen prey to some difficulties and could not yet make my return. Widfara laughs sourly and gingerly rubs his wounded leg. Oh, this land is besieged, strangers. If you've not yet heard of the terrible apparition called Nurzum, you soon will. All of Wildermore trembles at his name, and they are not wrong to fear him. He slew my horse Windfoot, and no one will give me a new one with which to return to Harwick. It does not matter with my leg in this state. There's little we can hope to do against Nurzum, stranger, but other foes in the Rhythm Downs are less imposing. If you explore this land, and fight the mounted foes near the White Hand Camp in the southeast, explore the Haunted Fishing Village in the northwest, and keep them away from Thrym Redbeard's training camp to the east, I will tell you more of this terrible foe.
Why can't you just tell him about him? Tell us about him now.
He doesn't trust us because our rep is neutral with the people of Wildermore. That's why. That's my answer, sir. That's what I'm going with. And we're going to go to the meat hall. Visit Thane Keenagar.
Like, it would take him one sentence to describe what Nurzum is. But no.
No, we have to wait. He's an apparition.
I am afraid of what is happening.
He's a grim. That's what it is. It's a giant grim.
I think he's a frost giant.
This is Keenagar. So, you are easily lost, the legendary heroes of the East Limnet. Welcome to Skilfig, especially if Thrym sent you. Wildermore seems to be full of orcs of late, and cold, and strange rumors. Many men do not return from a field. If Thrym believes you can be of aid, I believe it too. Let us prepare for battle. The orcs will not break us.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Aiding the Thane and his daughter. My daughter Keeneberg will need help with the preparation for battle if you have time to spare for her. She is a strong girl, and I trust her to make us ready. You can find her in Skilfig. She will tell you what you can do to aid us. And I need to let the puppy out for a minute. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Be right back.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Okay, thank you guys. Did that as quick as I could. And this is aiding the Thane and
That
his
was pretty
daughter.
quick.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
And then we have the Noble Guard. The battle looms near, and we are as prepared as we ever will be. We have Thrym on our side, my brave daughter, and the brave kindred of our Reeve, Garwig. We will speak with Garsig, the son of the Reeve, and make sure he has everything he needs. The Reeve's grandsons are here also and ready to fight, Hytbold and Grimgar. Please help them however you can.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
This is Hytbold. Another group of strong soldiers to brave the Orcs' assault. Excellent. Let us 5 of you. And that sleepy
What does he
hobbit.
mean by
6, I guess.
another group?
I don't know. As grandson of the Reeve, my duty is similar to that of a wandering group of heroes such as yourselves, to assist where I'm needed. I relish a good fight. Let the Orcs come. Hytbold is excited to assist in the defense of Skilfig.
Hey, there's another person whose Catabrand's a Prince's Skull.
Yeah.
He's false.
These are desperate times for the
False apprentice. Yeah. Well met, easily lost. You came from Thrym's camp, did you not? He and I are to be wed soon. If you have his loyalty, you have mine as well. If you wish to help us, I must unload these supplies that we just pulled from storage. Skilfig has not needed arms such as these in many a year. Will you deliver the supplies around town? Wood slats, barrels of arrows, and food rations. They're not selfish.
Oh, they're not literal carry around.
Nope. Just
No,
gotta
I'm
pick 'em
kind of glad about that.
up. Yay. So we'll go up this way. Drop a food rations wagon. And here we are, we'll talk to Garsig.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I am Garsig, son of Garwig. Thrym sent us warning not long ago of an unusual number of orcs in the Rhythm Downs, and we've come to lend our arms in the defense of Skilfig. The Reeve's kin are responsible for the protection of these lands. We suffer no enemy to pass our borders. Thrym is like a brother to me. I look forward to drawing swords with him once more. Garsig valiantly upholds his duty as a noble protector of Wildermore.
Is that a cat?
It is a cat. That's our old kitty Lucy. She is 18 and a half.
Oh man. My mom had a cat that lived to be 21.
I am
That
afraid
is super old in cat years.
I know.
She's about 89 or 90 in cat years now. Lucy is. And she's still bossy. Still bossing us around. Alright, this is Grimgar. Oh, welcome to the battleground. I do not need any help, but thank you all for asking. With the greatest strength of Wildermore's people gathered here, it would take a great army of orcs to conquer Skilfig. And do turn in the arrows, the arrow cart back there if you haven't. And Keenenberg says, yes, I believe we're quite ready to fight whatever dares come our way. I cannot wait to test my skill in battle, alongside such great warriors of our realm. Preparing for a battle with orcs. And we need to go to the wagon over here. And deliver wooden slats. The villagers here can finish boarding up their homes.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Keenenberg again. Thank you all. That was a speedy delivery. The battle is nearly upon us. I can feel it. Where's Thrym? I want to wish him luck before it begins, not that he needs it.
I bet you want to wish him more than that.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
And this is the defense of Skilfig, but let's go do Book 10, Chapter 4 first. So let's not solo it yet. Find the possibly haunted fishing town.
I love how it says possibly haunted.
Well, we haven't confirmed that it's haunted, have we?
Well, but that guy, the quest giver said haunted, but it's making us assume that it's possibly haunted.
Nice jump off the cliff there.
It is, in fact, haunted.
What?
This fishing village seems to be abandoned. What secrets does it retain?
This is not haunted.
Discovered Fiskworth.
It's just a village of ethereal blue people.
Don't hate, right? I mean, just because they're ethereal and blue doesn't mean
Just 'cause
they're
they're
necessarily... Yeah.
See-through.
I was waiting for another quest to pop, maybe.
I don't see
Haven't
any
seen-
quests here.
I think it would if
I haven't seen anything.
it was going to.
I would have thought so. I'm gonna check down by the docks here, but I don't think so. No quest item dropped from these guys.
Well, that's frustrating.
Oh, not that I...
Invisible wall. Okay, we're back around to these guys, the Grims. Nope, I
So
don't
they
think
put
there's
that
any
all
quests.
in there with no point.
We'll come back here.
Maybe they'll tell us more. We have to defeat mounted foes in the Rhythm Downs, and we have to find Thrim's training camp again, which we found already.
I think that's just to make sure you did those quests, you know.
Yeah. Because otherwise you'd be like, who is Thrym, and why does everyone think so highly of him?
But we had a quest to go to him, you know. So how much do they need to tell you to do it? I guess.
He's just super cool, okay? Just get to know him better. You'll like him.
Well, I don't like mini humans.
Have you asked them how they feel about elves?
Probably not
See,
too
we need-
kindly.
Yeah. We need more understanding. Where's the love? Kill those mounted guys. They're part of our quest. Feel very alone right now. Where'd everybody go?
We're sort of spread to the winds, it looks like.
There we go. Alright. We've already fought Vaz, Foulwing, and Balkaran, so never mind all that. Okay, so let's see, we have to find White Hand Training Camp in the southeast, so let's go to that. Oh, it's just a bit too steep. There we go. I say, are those the barricades of a White Hand training camp? Note the distinctive architectural style. Of the White Hand banner. This White Hand camp is crawling with enemies. How do they come to be here?
Hit the rims now.
Let's investigate and kill many orcs.
I think it's gonna give us a quest here.
I don't think it is going to give us a quest. I just want to kill orcs.
Alright.
And a troll.
You've got a mountain troll.
They do. Not anymore. They had a mountain troll.
They had a mountain troll.
Okay, find Thrym's training camp.
Check.
Again. Yep, here we go. That is a lot of orcs. It really is.
Sprinkles.
How in the world is that tiny little fall worth 17 seconds of Brankles?
I don't get where they have the verdant fields because I haven't seen anything that would even nice weather be verdant fields.
We have to take their word for it. There are some farms.
I mean, the word we're going off of is the drunk minstrel.
Right, Glow, and he wasn't exactly his best self recently.
There's
Ooh,
Orc.
baby!
Sprinkle.
Nope. Last time that worked for me. I blame our leader for taking us through the most brankly path possible.
Yep, you should probably blame me for that correctly. So, here we go.
I don't get the sense there's a Brankle free path.
Yeah, you can follow the road, but we've already learned that Boz doesn't believe in roads.
He's totally not into following the roads today.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
So we've found Thrim's training camp, we've done the quests herein, and we're heading back to Widfara. What you're hearing there in the background is the puppy dish slam dance in G minor.
Is he
Sublime.
playing with the food bowl?
She's playing with the empty food bowl, yes.
Trying to give a hint.
Oh, that's fun.
Hey, she just ate.
Lunchtime.
She's a breakfast and dinner girl. She would like to have lunch.
I'm thinking our girls' lunch days are numbered.
Yeah, it's getting huge.
I thought they were supposed to be huge.
They are.
There, I took the road.
Wasn't nearly as exciting.
So we're gonna go all the way back to Widfara. He is back here.
Thank you for
Earned
doing
his
some
trust
digging and
now.
looking downs, my new friend.
I think we did. He is not at the mead hall, but down the way, just southeast of you, Angolan. He says, "Thank you all for doing some good in the Rhythm Downs, my new friends. These people have experienced much hardship, and I fear I may have given speed to some of the dangers that threaten them. I was riding in the high knolls with my companions when a blizzard closed in. The snow was blinding, and the wind fierce. and I dismounted to seek some measure of shelter. No sooner had my boots touched upon the ground than a great darkness fell upon me, and a tremendous shape towered over my poor horse, Windfoot. I stumbled away, falling into a great drift of snow. It saved my life. Windfara stared straight ahead, his expression haunted. Above the tumult, I could hear the sound of Nurzum at feast. He made a meal of my poor Windfoot. And only when he had finished and moved away among the crags did I see that my companions were missing. Of Leodwig there was no sign, but I did not think Harding's son was spared. I made my slow way by foot back here to Skilfig, but if he were alive he would have done the same. That is my tale. I hope only that Nurzum is not drawn here by my presence to threaten the people of Skilfig. Talk to Korudan.
This creature Nurzum must be of enormous size.
I listened to Windfara's tale, as you did, but it raises more questions than we had before. This creature, Nurzum, must be of enormous size if he can overpower a horse of Rohan. He must be clad in thick fur to move comfortably in the midst of such a snowstorm as Windfara related. Whether his attack was caused by need or sport is unclear to me, but the size of his appetite is less mysterious. It is large and not easily sated. I believe Nurzum to be a large snow beast of the sort that frequents the misty mountains. How he came to this area of Rohan I cannot guess. Korudan looks up from his musings with a puzzled expression. Where is Gleowin? I have not seen him since we arrived. If dangers such as this Nurzum stalk Wildermore, we should stay together for safety. I hope Gleowin has not thought to leave Skilfig.
Does it look to anyone else like
And
Korudan
Gleowin.
is wearing oven mitts? Like bright white oven mitts?
It does.
It
I see
looks
bright white oven mitts, and
And the scarf.
yeah, kind of a gray, snowy scarf. But the bright white oven mitts are weird looking. That doesn't look right.
And Horn was wearing a hood.
Yeah, that looks okay.
Yeah,
That
he
makes
is
sense.
he's wearing a snow hood. Yeah.
Hey, whatever works, I guess.
Gleowin, where are you? Here he is.
There is no fool like an old man thinking to rediscover the joys of his youth.
Who's over by the stable, master? Zara, come join us. There you are. Gleowin appears to be in a great deal of distress. His eyes are full of sadness. There's no fool like an old man thinking to rediscover the joys of his youth. What has happened to Wildermore in the years since I left her? The land of my childhood was a sunny place of fields and blue rivers, not this den of relentless sorrow. It was not home to such terrors as this monstrous Nurzum, bringing death so quickly and without warning. What happened to the land I remember? Gleowin hastily wipes the tears away. Pay no attention to an old sad man. I will not despair. My concern must not be that these troubles have happened to my childhood homeland. It must be that these troubles could move south and threaten the rest of Rohan. We will help the people of Wildermore, and by helping them, we will help even Theoden King, though he not ask for nor trust such help. Thank you for this talk, my friends. I needed to hear these things aloud. Talk to Horn, who is back up top.
Sometimes that is all it takes, is it not? Time? Time to think?
So Glewin's time to himself has helped him find some measure of peace. I'm glad. Horn's expression grows distant, and he seems to be speaking more to himself than you. Sometimes that is all it takes, is it not? Time to think. It could be like that for any one of us, only to return renewed and with greater purpose. I hope it is so. Horn seems to notice you're still looking at him expectantly, and he turns slightly red. Oh, yes. I am glad Glewin is feeling better. What should we do now?
I think he's thinking of Nona.
I agree. While you were away, I spoke to some of the townspeople. Their accounts differ in many respects. Nozum's height and description, the time at which he first appeared, the places he seems to halt, all of these differ. Everyone seems to agree on 2 points. First, that Nozum is dangerous and must be destroyed if Wildermore is to survive. And second, Reeve Garwig seems completely incapable of dealing with this threat. I hope this is not so, but if it is true, that the Reeve of Wildermore cannot protect his people, something must be done. Theoden King will need all of his allies in the days ahead, even if he does not see it. And Rohan cannot have a Wildermore-shaped gap in its northern defences. Reeve Garwig makes his home in the town of Forlaw, to the south of Skilfig, on the southernmost tip of the Isingmere. Let us travel to his mead hall and see what plans he has made for combating Nozum and aiding his people. And now let's go back to Kienenberg for the defense of Skilfig, which is solo.
I am
so
afraid
I'm
of what is happening to these lands.
What was that? I thought I heard an orcish sounding horn blow in the distance. I believe the time for battle is nigh. Will you go to my father and tell him? I must get the villagers inside, and the soldiers ready, and look with Thrym and his riders at the gate. Oh, speak with the Thane, so not quite solo time yet. Waiting for Zara. We're in the mead hall, Zara.
Yep, I'm here, sorry.
My daughter has sharp ears. If she says the orcs draw near, then they draw near, and we must arm ourselves. Thrym will be here, do not worry. Will you fight alongside us, adventurers? So probably the last thing we do this week.
Do not worry, my goodness.
Will you aid the horse lords?
There's Thrym, Redbeard. My friend, we must hurry. The orcs have penetrated the wall and are now attacking villagers. Follow me up to the northern stables. Oh, he has 125,000.
Wow, look how much health he has.
354 morale, yeah. Hurry up, my friend. Follow me. I'm just
Nothing's
tag
happening.
behind him. Defeat those. Good work so far. Our work is far from done, though. Let's head to the center of town to cut off the orcs before they head towards the mead hall.
Brings you to these lands.
And follow him again. Ill things are afoot. And there's a terrible chill in the
look at
air.
that.
Do you feel the ground
that
tremble
UI
beneath our
thing.
feet? Yeah, there's a
That's cool.
kind of some frost around our window.
That's
Adventure
cool.
to hold. Speak with Grimgard and see how he's holding up. I shall press on and slay the orcs near the southern stables. Speak with Grimgar. My brother and I have this area well defended. We'll not allow anything to get past us. Wait! Do you hear that sound? What is that? The gate. The sound is coming from the front gate.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. Something is breaching the gate. Hytbold, to arms. What is this new evil come to our lands? We must stop it here. I am Norzu. The strange giant felled Grimgar and Hytbold in a single blow. Strange frost giant. This is not good. Grimgar and Hytbold were defeated rather soundly by the giant. We must not let the defeat be in vain. You and I need to go protect the mead hole at once. Swiftly now, we must protect the people in the mead hole.
Nerzoom looks like a raid boss.
He does.
With 1.5 million health.
More white hand attackers rush forth to oppose you.
I love how they say white hand under their name, like that wasn't readily apparent.
We must protect the mead hole at all costs. Come with me. This is it. We're the last line of defense, friend. Kingar and Garsig will attempt to stop the giant. We must defend the folk in the mead hole with our lives. I will not stand for this. I shall handle this myself. In case you'll have to take my life to get past me. Father, no, don't do it! My love, you can't let him do this. We must stop him. Love, there's nothing we can do. He's sworn to protect his people with his life. We must stay here and guard the women and children within the mead hole. Father! And Nerzoom's might easily overcomes Garsig and Kinagar.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Well, at least he doesn't have.
Huh?
At least he doesn't have to spend the rest of his life mourning the loss of his sons, though.
No, I guess not. Adventurer, whatever happens, you and Kinaberg must protect the mead hole. Your assistance has proven valuable. Myself and all of Skilfig are thankful for your efforts. I must do this myself. You and Kinaberg must not intervene. I must draw the giant away from Skilfig before all's lost. My dear Kinaberg, keep our people safe. They shall have need of a leader like you. Thrym, I can't lose you too. Kinaberg, I love you. He's gonna fight Nerzoom. He's been picked up.
Oh man.
Oh no.
And he threw him into the distance. Into the very far distance. I've done what I came for. Thrym! No, what have you done to him? The giant Nerzoom has hurled the gravely wounded Thrym far into the desolate lands of Wildermore, smothering hope and Skilfig beneath a harsh winter.
I'm afraid of what is happening to
Everybody dead.
Pretty much. Kinaberg's not dead.
Kinaberg.
Yep, Kinaberg's not dead.
But she lost her husband and her father.
Yep, pretty much within 2 minutes of the raid boss showing up. I don't know what I'll do without them. We've experienced much grief today.
Said no one ever after losing their father and husband in the space of 2 minutes.
Yeah, right.
And brothers, right?
I think
Right.
No, those weren't her brothers.
yeah, I think those are the Reeves sons or
okay.
grandsons.
Some of the Reeves, yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost
Oh, and there's all this ice
what
here.
is happening to these lands.
my father and my future husband gone. Please leave me be. I cannot think straight right now. What nightmare is
These
this?
are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
A bitter thaw. No, there's nothing you can do for me. Leave me, just leave me alone. Help the others. I cannot bear to watch them struggle. So we'll leave her in the throes of despair, and that's where we'll call it for the week. We'll pick it up next week, same time.
Alright.
Have a good week, guys.
We'll do another run
Alright.
of Bells of Dale to get everybody to the point where we're on the Erebor raids. I think now everybody's close to synced up, or maybe Zara needs
well,
the three mans. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Wednesday night we could do the 3-mans with Sarah.
Would need a healer for sure.
Okay, well,
So,
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, maybe if Kate's up to it, maybe she can run Mirrored. We'll
Okay.
see. Yep. That's what
Tell
we got,
Kate
folks.
I hope she feels better.
I will
Yes,
do it.
definitely.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a rough
Have
night.
a good week,
In general,
everyone.
she's fine. Yeah, you too. Have a
Alright.
good yoga.
Have a nice weekend.
Bye, guys.
Talk to you guys on
Alright.
Wednesday night for cash.
Alright, that's it for this week. I will see you next week at the latest. Thanks for watching.